How do you know if a person is emotionally unavailable and avoidant, or they're just not that into you? There are some key differences. Somebody who's not that into you is just not going to show that much interest in you. They may hang out with you or get physical gratification from you if you initiate plans, but they're very unlikely to pursue you. They are very unlikely to initiate communication with you. Now, an avoidant, especially early on in the relationship, there's going to be a very strong connection, a very strong chemistry, and early on, this person may even pursue you, try to make plans with you, talk about the future with you, show tons of affection towards you. Essentially, they're going to likely love bomb you. While not all avoidants love bomb, many of them do. They have all these bottled up emotions, all these feelings that they've suppressed throughout their entire lives. And early in the relationship, it's not a real relationship yet. There's no threat of an emotionally intimate relationship early on. So the avoidant feels safe and they let all these suppressed feelings flow out. And it comes out in the form of love bombing. It can be very intense. They can even really talk about their future together with you as if it's actually going to happen. A person that is just not that into you is always going to be too busy for you. They may take days to respond. Now, an avoidant will often be busy too, and they can often take days to respond. However, when you step back, the avoidant is going to likely start coming back towards you. When you withdraw and you wait for them to initiate, they're likely to start coming towards you and making more effort to initiate plans because they still want that validation from you and they are, in fact, interested in you. It's the fact that they perceive you so well is exactly what scares them because they run away from partners that they feel are too good for them. However, when you withdraw, they start to try to claw back because they don't want you to slip through their fingers just yet. Somebody who's not that into you is not going to chase or pursue you when you withdraw. They're just going to stay withdrawn themselves. Whereas the avoidant, well, it's like a pendulum. You pull away, they start swinging the other direction towards you. And that's because they do enjoy the validation from you. They do like you. They do see positives in you and they enjoy your company. But the very things that they enjoy with you are exactly what frightens them. It's exactly what scares them away because they fear that if they let you in too close, you're going to figure out that they are unlovable and you're going to reject and abandon them. With an avoidant, it all comes down to a fear of abandonment. Now, other fears tie in like rejection, fear of emotional intimacy, fear of engulfment, which is losing themselves in a relationship to somebody who's ultimately going to abandon them. But the real give away, the real tell that somebody is avoidant and not just not that into you, is that there's going to be a really strong connection early in the relationship. There's going to be a chemistry, there's going to be some sort of passion. If that passion, that chemistry, if that's not there, it's likely just a person that truly is not that into you. But if the passion and the chemistry are there and strong until suddenly it just starts fading or disappears altogether and the person runs for the hills, chances are that person is an emotionally unavailable avoidant. They got triggered, their fears triggered, and they shut down and they deactivated, which is they take their feelings and they bury them, and they run from their feelings and they run from their fears and they run from their relationship. There are some similarities between an avoidant and somebody who is not into you, but the differences are really, really profound.